news for XRP just does not stop. This keeps getting better and better. And so we just got news that December 19th is going to have a massive impact on the price of XRP. And so I'm going to be explaining why that is. If you enjoy this type of content, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. And so we have been talking about XRP on this channel since it was trading right around 40 cents. And so we are up substantially, currently trading around $2.44. However, I still think there's a lot of upside potential. And so as we can see here, the volume is spiking significantly on XRP. And so we can see since 2020, we have had a massive spike in volume over the last couple of weeks, with the price pushing up to $2.90. And so I do think that we're going to be breaking out higher here if we go ahead and take a look at the chart here for XRP. And so we can see we broke out of that massive triangle right around 60 cents, and then we did push up to about $1.20, and now we are consolidating at that area. And so we can see we broke out to the upside there. We had some resistance. We did end up breaking out and pushing to about $2.90. And we have been consolidating here, which I think is very healthy for the price of XRP. Now we are getting very close to breaking this resistance here. And with the upcoming catalyst for XRP, I think this could easily hit $4. And so we're going to be talking about that in this video. Now, if you're interested in buying XRP, spot or future trading, you can check out the link underneath the video to WEEX Exchange. There is no KYC required, and there is many different altcoins being listed on this exchange. This is my go-to trading platform, and so definitely make sure to check that out. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the news here that is going to be happening on December 19th. And so Alicia is bringing tokenized assets to the XRP ledger with US Treasury bills. Now beginning next week, users can stake XRP to receive T-bill tokens and earn yield from the underlying asset. And so this is going to be the first time ever that people can hold XRP and earn a yield by doing that. And so the first time this is going to open is on December 19th at 3 o'clock UTC in collaboration with VASP Licensed Infinite Block for the RWA launch on the XRP ledger in South Korea. Now, this initiative represents the first of many real-world asset-focused products that they plan to offer, including those involving RLUSD, which is Ripple Stablecoin. And so, I got some more information on that. If we go ahead and take a look at this here, we can see that starting with XRP Ledger-based T-bill product, Alicia plans to tokenize various asset classes, such as government bonds, real estate, and accounts receivable, into strength and stability by introducing Ripple USD, a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar. And so this is going to be one of the first stablecoins that has compliance and is regulated. And so once RLUSD is commercialized, they plan to provide a wider range of financial opportunities to global investors by introducing various real-world asset products based on RLUSD. And we will expand our tokenization portfolio to various assets such as real estate and trade finance, and accelerate the convergence of blockchain technology and traditional finance to present a new paradigm in the global financial market. And so this is what is going to have a major impact on the traditional finance markets. Now, Larry Fink has mentioned tokenization as the second step. The first step was the ETFs. We have a Bitcoin ETF, we have an Ethereum ETF, and there's also many applications out there for other ETFs, right? There's ETFs applications out there for XRP, and I would not be surprised to see BlackRock filing for an XRP ETF here very soon, especially with XRP starting to get involved with tokenization and the Treasury bill products. And so let's go ahead and take a look at another catalyst here for XRP with them launching their own stablecoin. Now, MiCA stablecoin regulations are going to be going into effect today for stablecoins in Europe. Now, that is the European markets in crypto assets. And so Coinbase will be implementing these restrictions for stablecoin services that do not meet MiCA requirements for retail customers of Coinbase Europe. And so we're going to see other exchanges do the same exact thing here, and we can see the stablecoins that will be restricted here. Now, there is some coins that have compliance and meet the regulatory requirements. Now, those are USDC, they are EURC, and then RLUSD stablecoin also meets those requirements. And so they're going to start taking over some of the stablecoin market. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the Ripple documentation that I have access to. Now, this shows all of the steps needed to integrate the Ripple technology for payments in the banking industry. And so we have bank IDs that have already been assigned in many different countries, right? We have Australia, we have China, Hong Kong, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. If we go ahead and take a look at some of these bank IDs here, we can see there's some of the largest banks in the world, right? We have JP Morgan on the list here. If we take a look at some banks in China here, we can see we have Bank of China on the list. We have the Bank of Beijing. So we have a lot of banks here that are some of the largest in the world. And I think that this will definitely have a big impact on Ripple moving forward. I think that more and more banks will be added to this with the launch of the Ripple stablecoin. And so that's something definitely to be paying attention to as we start seeing adoption of this technology. Now let's go ahead and talk about some more catalysts for XRP moving forward. We have the XRP ETF. Now there's multiple applications out there for an XRP ETF. Now BlackRock has not filed an application for that. However, that could be coming here soon with them starting to focus on tokenization. We can see the tokenization of real world asset narrative here. And so as I mentioned, that is going to be going live on December 19th. And so less than a week away, we're going to start seeing adoption of the real world asset narrative on the Ripple ledger. And then we have bank adoption and utilization. We have the Ripple IPO that is still pending. We have Ripple stablecoin launching here very soon, possibly next week, before the launch of the real world assets that is going to be happening with Alicia. We have a regulated legal clarity with the lawsuit possibly being dropped under a new administration next year. We have partnership announcements that could be coming out anytime. We have major XRP ledger amendments, and then we have the adoption of the XRP ledger ecosystem. And so that is continuing to grow, right? We are seeing the stablecoin launch coming very soon, which is starting to drive more and more adoption. We have bank IDs that have been assigned. And so there's been a lot of work behind the scenes that is starting to come to the forefront here for utilization of this technology. And I think that's going to be very bullish for the price of XRP moving forward. We also are forming a very bullish pattern on the chart, which I think is going to break to the upside here and push us well above $3. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some other massive news here in the cryptocurrency space. MicroStrategy was just added to the NASDAQ 100. And so over $400 billion in ETF assets directly track the index. And this is going to be added on Monday, December 23rd. And so we have big things happening before the end of the year, right? And so we have MicroStrategy that is going to be added here to the NASDAQ 100 on December 23rd. And so people are going to be buying Bitcoin without even knowing it. And so just by purchasing MicroStrategy stock, it has essentially become a Bitcoin holding company. And so they are essentially buying Bitcoin by buying the NASDAQ 100. And so that's going to be something that's very bullish. That's going to start driving more and more adoption to cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin moving forward. And so if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future content. And make sure to check out that link underneath the video to WEEX Exchange if you're interested in trading XRP. As I mentioned here, this is forming a very bullish structure here. We can see we're getting very close to breaking to the upside there. And so it does have trading view charts integrated right into the WEEX Exchange, so you can do any charting on here. And so once we do break to the upside here, I think we will start pushing much higher, especially with the upcoming catalyst here on December 19th. And so there is no KYC required on this exchange, and they have many different altcoins listed on here, a lot of altcoin gems where you can get in early. And so also, I want to talk about the news regarding the RLUSD stablecoin. And so they have received regulatory approval from the New York Department of Financial Services. And so this has been tested on both the XRP ledger and Ethereum mainnet since April. And so testing has been going on for over 10 months. They also have secured partnerships with exchanges like Uphold and market makers like B2C2 and Keyrock. And so Ripple's commitment to the New York stringent crypto regulations underscore Ripple's USD stablecoin potential to reshape the stablecoin market. And so Ripple has been in a lawsuit with the SEC for years. However, that could potentially be coming to an end. We're starting to see more growth and adoption of Ripple and XRP technology, and so I think that's very bullish moving forward. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.